Right, guys, welcome to tonight's call. Thanks for coming on. So tonight's call is basically going to be, I'm quite excited actually to go through a few things with you. It's going to be across, because unfortunately we missed our call the other day, one of the training calls, due to basically a technical fault by myself. Apologies on that. Basically, my microphone failed me, and I couldn't do a lot about that. That's kind of what happened there. So I've got a new mic now. So let's get started. So it's going to be a combination of going through a few things, and I'm going to go through a little brief CRM training as well, just to kind of show you how to input the leads on and stuff correctly. So I just want to start off with, obviously, I just want to go over briefly about kind of the company and what's been going on. There was a webinar last night. I didn't know if everyone managed to get on. I will try and find the recording for that. I'm going to be really brief on it. Basically, everything's absolutely fine with the company as it stands right now. Michael's extremely committed to making Charlotte Local work. I'm extremely passionate about Charlotte Local and the way that this company is going to go forward in the coming years. It's going to be a tough time over the next few months in terms of people's kind of beliefs and stuff. Just understand that I've had a really good conversation with Thomas and Michael, and they're fully committed to this operation and the company itself. So if you're hearing any rumours or if anybody's cross pitching you into anything like that, then just notify myself or Michael, and then nip it straight in the bud. This is the plans for this company is for a huge build over the next few years, and we have really got something special. And the product itself, I'll touch on that in a moment, is almost to a level of greatness, I feel. At the moment, we've got a good app, but we need it to be a great app. We're very close with that now, with the next updates what are coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks in terms of geolocation and push notifications. That's really exciting, and I will touch on that a little bit later into the call as well. So we're into our second week of marketing, marketing campaign. As I said before, it's all about customers, and also taking massive action. Myself and Alan have been talking about massive action. It's really important that we kind of just get out there in this 6-week campaign, and we just do the best we can, and try to create as much awareness as possible. Additional leaflets and business cards are available now to order from Ed. I did put the details in the group chat. If you haven't seen them or you need to get hold of them, please contact me and I'll get those details to you going forward. Okay, so week one, I spoke about week one and week two, last team call we had. So week one was about community influencers and exposure. Ask yourself the question, I mean, have you contacted any of the following? Have you looked at your community? Have you looked at your BD influencers? What business could give you a good amount of exposure? I'll tell you a little story about myself, what I've been doing this week. I haven't had a lot of time, but I've managed to put it in. So I'm talking to a local nightclub here in my area. Would be massive exposure. They're up for talking. They're really open to talking about this, really interested. Sitting down with them, so just need to plan an appointment and get that booked in. But they want to start working with small businesses as well. So I seen a post basically that they was talking about they wanted to work with small businesses. Pounced straight over it. I followed them. I spoke to them previous to that post, but I thought, you know what, if I can upsell this, if I could maybe bring them in as a license holder themselves, then they could literally push the apps out through their club. Obviously, as their users go into the other local businesses that we'll work with to push traffic to, that's going to be an additional income stream for the nightclub. So, as I said, that's one of the closer in terms of big exposure that I feel I could unlock in my area. So start thinking about that if you haven't already. So week two, what we're in now is about mass leafleting and social media campaigns. So let's get that going. I'm waiting on Michael for the final version of the explainer video. And then we'll be to start posting our social media campaigns in terms of crowdfunding and crowdfunding those campaigns. I'll touch on at the end a little bit about the crowdfunding idea I have for that. So all marketing material now is ready to go. It's all up and running pretty much now. If you could all send, I put in about the business cards and also the the passport ID. So yeah, if you could basically send a photo when you apply for your order of your flyers and business cards, Put in a photo of yourself, and Ed will create your ID card to go into your lanyard. So you can put that on when you're going in to approach the businesses. So Ed will get that all sorted for you. That's all arranged. Territories, guys. I've still not received hardly anybody's territories. So what they're trying to plan, their plan of attack. Really need to get this off you. It is essential that I understand the operation you're in, because I'm going to start looking into the areas you've picked, to have a look and see what businesses there are, and see kind of if I can get some ideas of what you could kind of do as well. It'd be good if I could get more of an understanding of the areas you're working in as well, so we can kind of get some ideas together. That'd be great. So yeah, really do that. Go back to the other video that I went in, the last call I went through, and postcode and areas. And there's a website called www.postcodearea.co.uk, and you can basically see your population and the amount of businesses in there, etc. Okay, so please try and get that across to me. 6, I want to talk about sort of active and not active. Now, I touched on this briefly in a call before. Basically, we've almost got now 40 Sherlock local executives signed up, but to be honest with you, only a few are very active, and they're working it. I mean, there's not many who are actually working it or have even signed a business at the moment. Some of you are working it and you haven't signed a business at the moment. I understand that. That's cool. That's fine. But I have mentioned before that I'm going to put together an agreement form. And this is basically going to be for Sherlock executives, so they would sign it before it comes in. It will basically give them a minimum criteria to fulfill as a Sherlock executive to kind of remain active. You don't have to panic about this. This isn't going to be like you're not eligible for your commissions anymore or anything like that, or for previous business signings. But basically, all it's going to be is to do with kind of the operational link. If you a duration of day I'm looking at is around about 90 days. If you haven't signed a business within the 90 days of an operation, then basically your ID will be removed from the link until you sign a business again. The only reason for that is just because I think as we're growing and expanding, we want active reps involved in the link so they can benefit from the growth. We don't really want people who are people have got different things going on, but we don't want people who are sat in the link kind of picking up customers from what we're doing and they're not actively working Sherlock Local at all. So I just think it's only a fair way to do it. But I'm basically putting it together. I'm going to run it past Michael. It's just for the fairness of the operation and just for everyone. So it gives everyone an incentive to continue to work it as well, and just keep pushing really, because we need the businesses on. Success stories, great. We've managed to create some good success stories. I want to congratulate Ben and Ashley in Somerset and in terms of their sign-ups with a few of the companies recently. It's been pretty incredible what they've managed to do. They've got a big
player in the community. So like I was saying about exposure and influencers, this guy's got a really, really big network. He's a huge influencer in the Bridgewater area. So well done to that, Ben. And they've got some ticket sales they're doing, and we've had quite a few ticket sales bought already. So that is a success story we can share. And yeah, I mean, they've got basically the agreement to have all of the tickets going forward at exclusive rates on the Sherlock Local. So that's pretty powerful. I can see Ben something last against the screen. So yeah, well done on that. So now I want to jump into, I don't want to go on too long about that. I just want to go into the CRM. The CRM system basically, and just do a quick overview on that, just to give you an idea of kind of what you need to do. So let me just share the screen a second, see if that works. Cool, so my screen should be sharing now. So let me just go across the CRM system. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. Okay, cool, so the CRM system. All right, so basically what this is a customer relationship management system. Every single Sherlock executive gets one of these logins to this system. And this is a very important part of our process of operation with Sherlock Local. It's going to allow us to remain professional. It's going to allow us to follow up. And it's also going to allow us to manage our operations and not step on each other's toes. Every executive, like I've said about the postcodes, will have an area they're kind of working in, an area demographic.
But there will be cases where they will have warm market or they will overlap into other areas. That just naturally will happen. And it's not something that's going to be a problem with the way we set up our operation in terms of the operational link. It's not really going to affect anybody financially. But we need to make sure we're inputting the leads into the system and correctly adding the notes and basically explaining at what stage we are with that business. So this is quite important. So I'm just going to log in and kind of walk you through adding a lead on and show you an example of lead generation. There's a few other things you can see. My back office will look a little bit different to yours because I'm on a different login. But the general lead side of it will look the same. Okay, so I'm just in the interest of this, basically this call, I'm just going to add in a lead, just to basically add a new lead, just to show you kind of what I do. So, okay, so name of the lead. Okay, so you would basically say the name of the person, the business owner or the decision maker. Okay, so in this case, we'll just call this person James. Okay, name of the company. Okay, so you would add the name of the company in there as well. So let's just call it, I don't know, Bill's Burgers. Bill's Burgers. Okay. Also, I would recommend that everybody does this. So Bill's Burgers, and please put the postcode, okay, of the business, and I'll show you for why in a moment. Okay, so BS15 9UL. I'm just going to put that one for now. So just put the postcode in, okay, as well. So just put the company name dash and then the postcode. All right. Email address. @gmail.com. Mobile number. Okay. And then you go source. Okay, so source, we're going to add some more source in, but source is basically where did you pick up that lead from? Where did you find it? Did you walk into the business? Was it a walk-in? Did you cold call them? Did they phone you? Company website, Facebook, Google, wherever you've kind of found the business, just put the source name in there. Lead status. So this is basically what level you're at with the signing of the business, basically. So there's a few different ones. Client would mean that it is signed. Okay, awaiting contract approval would basically be you've signed the merchant forms. You're just kind of waiting to put a deal on. Contract submitted, interested, contacted. Okay, reject, not a prospect. So that's basically you just write it off as kind of like a blowout. They're no longer interested, sort of thing. So just select what's relevant. Okay, so contacted in this case. All right, and then you basically pop. If you say contacted today, that would be the date you put in. Or if you unselect that, it will allow you to add another date that you've contacted them. So leads you haven't put on the system yet, you can untick that and put the correct date in. Okay, onto that. But I'll leave it at contacted today for now. And guys, a few of you have basically said to me that you can't see the leads of everybody else, and I've worked out what it is. You must remember to click public. If you click public, the lead will be to be seen by everybody on the system. Okay, so it's very, very important that you select public and when you're inputting the lead. Okay, so when you select public, that will open it up then to everybody. So I'm going to go through the leads. It'll probably be later tonight. I found this out a couple of hours ago, to be honest with you. So that was the reason why I was messing about the CRM to have a look at it, because obviously Mario and Thomas have been absolutely chocker, so they haven't managed to look at it. But yeah, public will basically set that lead to be seen by every single person in the system. All right, so always make sure you select public. So then hit save. Cool, and then that is saved. Okay, so then at the top here, okay, you've got activity log. Okay, you might not have all of these things. I'm not too sure what your systems look like. The only one I want you to really focus on, okay, is notes. Okay, for the minute. So notes. Okay, so you can basically just add a note. So with the notes, I would recommend adding kind of like 5 correspondence notes. So what a correspondence note is basically information, 5 points of information about that meeting you had, or that first initial point of contact that you had. Okay, so for example, in this case, you could say, so Bill's interested, so we've contacted him. Okay, so Bill, what was the company name? Bill's Burgers. Bill's Burgers is interested in an appointment. has used coupons, coupon systems or coupon companies, say, companies before, interested in additional customers, and then you could just say following up later this week, and then just put a date in there, okay, and then just add a date of when you're going to follow them up, okay, and then just put just that's fine. So just as long as you're clear and concise about it, so people can see it, they think, okay, cool, right, okay, that's being followed up at that date. They can see that you've contacted them, okay, got in touch with the lead. You can say I've got in touch with this lead, and then you can have what date you've got in touch, okay, or you can say I have not contacted this lead. All right, so if you put that, then basically it'll show you haven't contacted them. But yeah, if you got in touch, just put the date in that you got in touch with them. All right, so then you just click add note. So then that will be added to the system. So as you can see here, Bill's Burgers is interested in an appointment, has used coupon companies before, interested in additional customers, following up later this week. Add a date. All right, so that just gives a brief note. Tasks I won't go into on this call, but basically you can create tasks. So basically you can see that that's coming up, something to set yourself to make sure you are kind of like a reminder. And there's also a reminders button here. I'm going to go through these with Mario to get him to show me exactly which ones he uses, and I'm not sure which ones on your systems you have, so I need to just confirm that. But basically, this call tonight was basically just to show you how to input a lead into the system correctly, and going forward, the reasons why I've kind of said this is now I'm going to show you. So if I was, for example, now there's different lists, so we go to switch to list view. So you can basically go onto here, and you can select. Hang on, it's loading now. Finally got there. Yeah, so you can see who's assigned it by. So who's it been assigned by? So if I click my name, you can see kind of my leads that I've put on here, and then the status they're on: interested, client, contacted, etc. All right, but you can also select here. If you click search here, you can basically type the postcode in. So if the reason I told you to put the postcode is you can basically pinpoint exactly. So say you wanted to call onto a business, but you wasn't sure if somebody contacted them, you just type in the postcode, okay, BS15, and then the postcode will pop up straight away, and you could see, right, okay, that business has been contacted, Bill's Burgers, and then you can click on it and have a look through, and then you'll be able to see the notes, obviously, that the person's left, okay, and how far they are into the conversation. All right. Going forward, obviously, if the lead hasn't been followed up for hours, for months and months, and you kind of want to call on it, we will have procedures in place how long a lead stays with that person until they can kind of close it off. But we won't get too complicated tonight. I just wanted to kind of briefly go over and show you kind of how that works, and yeah, how to add a lead on, basically. So that is the call done on that one. Hang on, I've lost the screen. I can't find how to get back. Where's that gone? Sorry, guys. 1 second. I've just lost the panel to get back.
Right, cool. We're back. We're back. Sorry, guys, about that. Don't know what happened. Cool. Okay, yeah, so that was just basically just a little run through on the CRM. A few last things I want to run through, okay, was can we all please invite our friends to Facebook, to like the Facebook page? Really important that everybody goes onto there and invites their friends through. We really need to build up our Facebook page. Really, really important. Going forward, we need sort of thousands of likes on there. And as we push out our campaigns and stuff, I'm sure we'll grow that anyway. But if we can kind of do that organically to start with, then that'd be great. Crowdfunding. Now, I did mention this last time on the call. We want to try and raise £200 for our first marketing campaign. Michael's happy to match that. Okay, if we can raise that as a team, he's happy to match whatever we raise for the first marketing campaigns. That will be explained kind of end of this week on our call on Friday. Hopefully, if we can confirm the video. And once again, team, our main focus over these next 6 weeks, okay, is just to gain mass awareness about Charlotte Local service and the service in our communities, okay, and just onboard multiple businesses and gain more customers. That's kind of the main focus, is customers and awareness, okay. So let's keep going with it. In terms of, I want to kind of open this up now, to open the call up to have a little general conversation. If there are any questions and answers on anything, so I'll just unmute you all now if you're willing to speak and you've got anything to ask.
Oh, the badminton coach.
Cool, guys. So yes, has anyone got any questions on anything at all?
Yeah, she's having now. Looks superb, this.
Ben, you there?
Yeah.
You let me, mate.
Yeah.
Anything you want to put in? Anything you want to add or anything you want to ask?
All good.
All good. Yourself, Chris?
I enjoyed it. Thanks, Johnson.
Yeah, brilliant. Last thing I want to touch on is just kind of the conversation I had with Thomas and Michael and Mario. We basically had a conversation about the next updates of the application itself. Really, really exciting for us. I mean, we've got huge updates coming for the next 2. Well, the team said the app development team said 2 weeks it'll be done. So it'll be push notifications and geolocation technology ready to go, where the customer will be able to basically select the category they're interested in specifically, and then they'll be to select the distance of how far they want to set deals from themselves. And then that will basically allow them to pick up deals in those areas that we put on, and we'll be to push notify those customers. So yeah, without complicating it, that's basically kind of what's coming. And also there's going to be basically tutorial prompting as well. So it will be, as people go onto the app will prompt them and teach them how to kind of go through the different features and stuff. And it'll also prompt them to update their profile as they join the app. To set their preferences and things like that. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for tonight. I hope the CRM kind of add in leads and to kind of give you a clear understanding of how to do that. If any of you haven't got your CRM system login details yet, please contact me. I'm pretty sure you all have. But just remember to tick the publish box, and that will allow us to all see it going forward. So if no one's got any more questions, then I'll wrap it up, and that'd be pretty much it. Is there any final questions or anything at all? No? Fantastic, guys. So the next call, we're going to try and keep it twice every week. So I'll let you know. We should be doing this Friday. Friday last time was obviously a disaster. I couldn't sort my headset out, but yeah, I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, keep going. Guys, 1 sec, let's chat. Yeah, cheers, Alan. I'll speak to you all guys next soon. Cheers, thank you.
Bye. Cheers, Jason.